Brains for dinner, brains for lunch, brains for breakfast, brains for brunch. Today on the channel, Captain America Marvel Select Zombie Edition. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Select unboxing and review. And because it is the month of October, it is the Halloween season, I've finally gotten around to unboxing the Marvel Select Zombie line. So remember, for all your Marvel Select needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So now once again, we're back to Mount Rushmore of Marvel superheroes with Captain America. So Captain America, unfortunately, fell victim to the old zombie plague and became a zombie here. We also recently on Disney Plus saw a brand new What If episode with Captain America as a zombie, and we have gotten a release of the What If version of Captain America as a zombie. So we'll have two different Captain America zombie figures out there for us very soon, if not by the time we film this video, I guess, or by the time this video drops, I should say. So check your Walmarts and Targets. You might be able to find that Captain America zombie for the Halloween season. But we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. So let's look at Captain America. Once again, very light package here. Not as light as Spider-Man, but pretty darn close. A small figure in the Marvel Select. And I've told the stories before. One of my first Marvel Select figures way back in the early 2000s, let's call it 2004, I bought a Captain America, and it was some of the most hot garbage action figures I ever bought. I swore off Marvel Select for about 15 years after that. Now I've went back, I've picked and choose, I've dabbled, I've dripped, I've dipped, I've dabbled in some Marvel Select, as you've seen on the channel. So if you're missing, I got some unboxings, so you can search Marvel Select Kyle Peterson. You can find out what we've unboxed. We've unboxed quite a few at this point, including this whole zombie wave. But there's Captain America, looking only like he could look if he was a zombie. There it is. Captain America zombie, Marvel Select logo. Big background, big blue starburst going on. We got a diorama stand in there. We got Captain America, of course. And on the side, you got Captain America. Look at that. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy artwork right there. I love it, though. Missing the eyeball, big open mouth. Very, very cool. And on the back, there it is. We're promoting the comic book. We got a glamour shot of the image there. We've got Hulk and Spider-Man Zombie. We're unboxing all these on the channel this month, so make sure you watch those videos. UPCs, cross-sell, warnings. We got a little bit of blurb. We're going to read that right now. See what it says about old zombie Captain America. The living legend of World War II is now a member of the unliving. One of the first to be contaminated by a mysterious virus from another dimension. Colonel America, yes, Colonel America leads to Marvel zombies across the globe, seeking out new victims. As the infected heroes take over the world, the Colonel not only has to satiate his inhuman hunger, but contend with a zombie Red Skull as well. Oh, is that just the worst? Is that just the worst? Connect all three zombie bases to build a diorama, so that's always fun too. Connect them all together, of course. And this came out in 2007. It just seems like yesterday, 2007. What was I doing in 2007? Oh, see you later. 2007, I was about 3 years out of college, and I got my biggest promotion at that time I ever had. So I was well on my way in my career. It was quite the year, and then had quite a few since. See you later. But I worked hard for that first promotion. There was times were different back there in the industry I'm in. I don't know. Now it seems there's a lot of fly-by-nighters. Back then, there was an old guard, and you had to prove your worth. You had to put in a lot of hours. Still got to put in a lot of hours, but you had to put a lot of hours to get where you wanted to go. And you always had that vision and that goal, and you worked to it, and you never give up, all that fun stuff. And that's what I was doing in 2007. I was not buying Marvel Select, especially because 3 years before I had a hot garbage Captain America. So I wasn't buying Marvel Select. I was jumping into classic superstars, as you guys know. G.I. Joe subscription club. That's what I was collecting back in those times. So there you go. There's Captain America in the plastic prison. A lot of twist ties going on, as usual with these Marvel Selects. There's always a ton of twist ties. It's a love-hate relationship with these twist ties. Better than the bands that we get with some of these ugly Star Wars figures. You know, those bands that always break and fall off that look very much like dental floss out there. Those things are always the bane of my existence. that everything? Is that all of them? Why is he not pulling out? There it is. Get him out here. But I like the twist ties. They hold them in. They make them nice and secure and snug. We even got a little brain cap right here, I guess we'll call it. See you later. Off to the side. What a mess I got going on the floor right now. How do I get this brain out of here? There it is. Put that right there. So this is a cool little feature. It's the top of the Captain America, and it's got a little bit of brain inside it. I'll get some glamour shot pictures of it, but it's got the A, but that's kind of a nice attention to detail there, I would say. Once again, they got the diorama base here. You got, looks like Silver Surfer's arm to me. I believe that's who it's supposed to be, and these dioramas all do click together. As we talked about, might as well click it right now, huh? Let's put these together. I think they just slide just like so. There you go. Very cool. I always like a collectible diorama base like this. Guardians of the Galaxy Disney Store exclusive. One of the best Marvel Select sets ever has something like this, which is pretty cool. So there it is right there. Put that off to the side. Now let's take a look at Captain America. He's got his shield going on, and look at this. I like this. It's got like a kind of rubber band. Are you kidding me? Did this just break right in front of me? Might have. No, it didn't. It pulls out, it looks like. But you can put this in there, so that's interesting. That's not terrible, though. I guess I don't like that these things are removable, because why do you need to remove them? Why can't you just leave them? What's the use of moving them around? I don't get it. But can I put it back in? But that was a little disheartening. So make sure if you are unboxing this, I don't know if there's anybody else unboxing this some 14 years later, make sure you're careful with these pegs on this shield. As they fall out, you're in big, big trouble. But it does have the little, very similar to Marvel Legends, you got the piece that comes up and out. So you can choose your own adventure, how you want Captain America. You want it clip into the side of his arm, or you want him to hold it. Choose your own adventure. But you got just basically a regular Captain America shield here. This is Captain America shield. You see this, you know exactly what this is. A little bit disappointing here because I feel it should have some blood splatter or something going on here. Instead, it just looks like a bit of a dirty Captain America shield. You got to think there'd be some blood or something on here. So I think that's a little bit of a miss by the old Diamond Select team. But then you got Captain America here, and this is very similar. This really reminds me of older Toy Biz Captain Americas almost. And once again, we got a little bit of a loose leg going on there. Articulation-wise, the legs go up, they go side to side, they go out. You got knee articulation, not double jointed with this cap. You got ankle rocker up and down, but no side to side or anything fun. You got waist articulation, of course, head articulation. You got single jointed elbows, but they barely have any movement because of the cuff links on Captain America's little braces on his forearms. The wrists do not move, or do they? Yes, they do. Well, that one does at least. Yeah, they both do. This one's, oh, there we go. Had to break a little glue, but not a ton of articulation. If you're looking for articulation with these zombie characters, you're looking in the wrong spot. This does not have it. The later day, early day, 2021, October, What If, Marvel Legends, Captain America are going to have a heck of a lot more articulation than this one, but also look different. That one looks like the What If cartoon on Disney+. This looks like the zombie from the comic books I've been seeing artwork from. You can put his skull cap back on. That's one of those things that could be very easily lost. It does look a little strange, especially the A up here. It just looks off. But I do kind of like the look of him just showing his brain there. I think that's kind of a nice touch. And then, like I said, you got the skull cap going on there. Very dirty, very grimy looking Captain America. I mean, he looks like he's seen some things. He's been through some battles here. Very, very grimy. I like the scaliness of the Captain America figure. He's got a lot of scale to him. So I do think that's a nice touch. And like I said, he's dirty all over. Anywhere that on this figure is dirty. Just a very, very dirty looking, grimy looking figure, which that's good. I mean, that's what a zombie should be, right? I think that's when we think zombies, we think, oh, this thing keeps falling apart. This is kind of a hot garbage. Captain America has the worst Marvel Select figures. I'm going to say that once again. I don't know. And then he's got a little bit of, I thought it was blood around his mouth, but it's like open cuts and sores going on there. So he's got some of that going on. He does have both of his eyes where the artwork showed one eye missing. He does have his little wings on his mask. Those are still intact there. But all in all, this reminds me a lot of that hot garbage Captain America. The more I play with it, especially from the waist down. That was a Disney Store Captain America. But this one does have some issues there, for sure. And the shield hinge is not the best. We just got some issues with this one. It will go on there, I guess. But it is, yeah, I just don't know. I'm just not feeling this one. It's just not as good as I was expecting this to be. In the package, I thought it looked a little bit better than it actually is. And even the paint is rubbing off as you put the articulation on the legs. You can see the red coming through as it's wore the paint off. So this one's a bit of a miss out there, unfortunately, and I really hate these legs being as loose as they are. So there's the Captain America Marvel Select struggles continue. And this 2007, as we know, was only about 3 years away from 2004. And 2004 was some of the hottest garbage. 2007 carried on the tradition. So honestly, not feeling this one a whole lot. Probably the most disappointing Marvel Select zombie I've found so far. It had some potential. It just doesn't seem to live up to that potential. I don't know if it'll ever stand. There's no peg holes in that diorama base. I can just see this guy falling over all the time. So I'm going to have to get some like sticky tack or some museum putty to put on his feet to make him stay. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen because this leg is just horrible. Just horrible. Hot mess. Hot garbage. Calling it right here. I would not recommend this one, unfortunately. Usually I get enjoyment out of a lot of toys. This one, I just don't see too many redeeming qualities out of this one. So that's a bit sad, if you ask me. It's always sad when toys disappoint. But, you know, not everything can be perfect. We can't all be Warlords and Ultimate Warrior figures. That's the case. That's just the way it goes sometimes. But Captain America, Zombie, did you ever have this figure? Did you ever have a Marvel Select Captain America? Can you steer me in the right direction of a good one? Because I've yet to find a good Marvel Select Captain America, and I don't think it's possible at this point. That's where I'm going to go with. But leave me your comments down below on this zombie Captain America figure. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram. And of course, support the channel, Kyle Peterson on Pro Wrestling Tees. Pick up a t-shirt. Like I said, support the channel. It makes me feel better on these hot garbage days like this one. I waste that hard-earned money out there on these figures. It's just disappointing not to live up to expectations. So for a disappointing Captain America, I'm an even more disappointed Kyle. See you guys all real soon.